Streetligion Nation Radio, Streetligion Nation TV, before we was rudely interrupted for our knowledge and deep conversation. And keep saying Dr. CB name because I was trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes. Whatever happened to that whole thing that Nick Cannon was doing?
American Got Talent threatened him. I'm Legacy City.
I'm Prezzie for the couch.
Scooter Bangs, Duck Pond Films, Sports, Auto Silence, Demond Smith in the building, y'all.
Oh my God.
I got some cool slippers.
You know what I'm saying?
Streetligion only. You know what I'm saying? You dig?
Yeah, everybody's Streetligion down to this. Everybody's Streetligion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it looked purple for you guys, but I got on Streetligion blue. Streetligion shoes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in uniform.
We're rocking, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in uniform.
Def, I see you.
Just making sure it's known, boss.
Yeah.
Boss man.
And you dig?
Okay, I get your point.
From the couch.
Prick.
Well, that's rude. It's because I'm black, huh? Because I'm a black woman.
My dad want me to have my birthday party at my mom's house.
Oh my God.
That was off air. They don't know nothing about that conversation. Why you starting stuff and people in my business? I don't know them.
I'm from New York.
You know what I'm saying?
New York.
Dead ass, my stepdad is on everything, B.
You be, son?
I swear to God.
I just saw a rat run through the alley, son.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't even blink, son. Didn't even blink. Saw a whole rat run through the alley, son.
You know
right after a bagel at the bodega.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bodegas do got good food, though.
Yeah. Yo.
Shout out to my stepdad from Jersey. Shout out to him.
Just shout out my stepdad from Jersey. He's from Brick City where Breadman run. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, does New Jersey really smell worse than like Amarillo, Texas? Like,
I've not been to.
Shit smell like death.
Yeah.
Amarillo?
New York.
I heard y'all had shit patties.
Yeah. I know the Jewish got their own neighborhood.
Everybody got their own neighborhood.
Except
you got Chinatown.
you don't got little Africa.
That is
No
true.
fucking where.
Yeah, you know we got a little Mexican.
Yo,
no
what's it called? Iran? What's the name of it? The country, the city in Africa?
Iran. Yeah.
No, not Iran. Iran. What's it called?
Orania.
Orania is South Africa, and it's only white people, and they will not let blacks in.
You gotta, even your visitors have to go through, be checked before they.
I gotta research this.
Like, no, it's strictly whites only.
In the motherland.
Yes.
In the same motherland, they got Jesus up there with the perm.
Okay, I'm glad y'all brought that up, because I gotta say this before I leave. 625 A.D. It's called the Council of Nicaea. Go look it up.
Yes, and they painted a portrait, and the reason why the Romans started that because they were so small, their army couldn't keep going to war with everybody. So just for y'all information, so if you can't really find certain things that's documented, one thing that you can find is Spartacus. Spartacus was like 19 years old.
Council of Nicaea. Yeah, it ain't Council of Nicaea. It ain't no game. It's when the Romans, pretty much everybody in the jurisdiction saw a black prophet. This black prophet was going around from city to city, colony to colony, with a hunchback and a limp and hair of wool.
And they made a movie called. Okay, go ahead, finish this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, yes, sir.
You know the movie.
So he's going from calling, spreading his gospel, and they're like, all right, well, not only do we got to get rid of this dude, we need to institute the white. You're Italian, you're Roman, you're this, you're that. No, you're now white, and everybody else against this white orchestration is an enemy. Period. So the Council of Nicaea, 625 A.D. When you realize that, you will see when the face of the actual Son of God was removed and replaced.
Which is crazy to me that people would even think, like, how Jesus' beard so trimmed like that? Considering the time frame that it existed, how did you think this is what the person would look like? Like, there was not even blonde hair, blue eyes back then. It came with, genetic mutation. But how did you think at that point? But people are so afraid to admit that our Savior did not look like us, and what we're trying to put onto you. Like, even when scholars say no, there's no way possible. given the region that he even came from, given what the people look like now, why did you think this is what the image is?
You would never catch.
But nobody's going to follow anybody that looks like what the true person would have looked like, as opposed to with the image that's given.
You got to understand, even like a lot of people don't know, it's a black man that wrote Superman.
Yeah, I know.
And so, but they said,
and the Three Musketeers,
and the real Batman, the original Batman came from Africa. The Thor character came from Africa. These are different, but we just want to be accepted. So Iron Man, Thor, blonde hair, blue eyes, people that made millions of our
Green
culture,
Lantern
right?
too. Mm-hmm.
Green Lantern as well. And like a lot of people, even when it came to Stan Lee and the Black Panther stuff, I'm like, he tried to make it the White Panther because he didn't want to be associated with the Black Panther,
right?
Because of different things of that nature.
So how do you feel about that? About Black Panther coming up, they want people to dress a certain way in honor of it, and
I get it. Chadwick, and shouts out to Chadwick Boseman. I always loved him, man.
Boseman, dog.
He brought life to that role like no other. And honor and respect for him. I get it.
You listen to the shit he was preaching
Always.
behind closed doors.
But
that man was ready for it.
Yeah.
Check this out though. Denzel Washington planted the seed for that man to be who he is. That he didn't know him.
Who was in the corner for Will as soon as he slapped her, buddy?
Denzel.
They know who the bosses is around here, man.
But this is the thing about now. When we started out, this is about Will and Jada, right?
Yeah.
So the bottom line, we go back to the origin, right? I feel like I hear people, we make jokes about Jada, we make jokes about Will, right? And Prezzie brought up a point when Will said, if you can't handle this, you can leave, right? But at the same time, this woman told you before you got to that point, she didn't want this.
Right.
She didn't want the marriage part. She still wanted the whole partnership part.
Yeah,
she just didn't want that whole
traditional marriage.
Yeah,
She wanted the
didn't
fame.
want that.
But Will came from that you can't force.
Because she was pregnant.
Exactly.
That's what
So
really drove it, because she was pregnant. I think had she not been
yeah.
pregnant, he probably wouldn't have pushed it to happen, and it was her family too. Her mother was pushing it because she was pregnant.
You understand?
Because they're both in the spotlight.
And it didn't have anything to do with Tupac. Well, people don't realize. Look, let me tell you.
It didn't. That's overhyped, man.
I think it's just easier for people because the fact that Tupac is not here anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
To draw out this whole narrative of that was her true love. That was this. It's like, no, I think more so she's mourning the loss of a friend. And I think that when that happens, when you lose somebody, you put this expectation of what would have been from that relationship rather than what it truly was at that time. Because they stopped at that time frame. So they were like, what, in their 20s? It stopped there. He no longer got to go into the 30s and 40s with her. So you draw that out and you look at it as a greater pedestal than what it actually was.
And you gotta keep in mind, Tupac and Jada, they was on two different paths.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When they was in their 20s. You know what I'm saying?
So who's
different
to say now they would have been that tight as they was? They probably wouldn't have.
They probably would have been still friends.
Tupac's whole aura wouldn't be sustainable in this one.
No.
And so I'm gonna tell you something. Like 3 years ago, my wife's cousin or something passed away, and all the family from Wichita, Kansas, everybody came down, blah blah blah. And I got to meet her dad's side for the first time, and it was casing me, all this other stuff. Been married to a couple years, all this good shit, right? And a couple dudes was like, yeah, I mean, he cool and all, but he ain't gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I heard that. So I came back the next day. It changed my life, dog. This was 2018. This was right before our duck pond. It changed my life. My reaction was solidified after that, bro. Everybody was in the room, and I was like, hey, yo, so I heard you say, like, I'm cool, but I'm not gangster. I was like, how long you been around your kids? Oh, you been locked up like 8 years? That's gangster, right? I'm like, gangster to me is providing. Gangster for me is being around mine, being able to speak to him, see him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on this whole perception that you got to be a certain type of way when you ain't even around.
Right.
You dig? That changed my whole outlook on our people, because some of them really are ignorant, bro.
Yeah.
And like some of them really are ignorant.
Yeah.
And you bring the word gangster into the perspective, right? Sean Pope from Bad Boy coined the word gangster in the hip hop dictionary. If anybody know the hip hop history, you know what I'm saying. But he wasn't talking about in the form of not being around. He'd be like, when it came to my girl, she held me down. Now that's gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's on that interview.
Yeah.
That's the first time you heard it. Then you heard the songs, right? And so I give Everybody asks me, and you probably disagree with me with this, right?
What's up? I like this. Yeah.
Let's go.
Everybody say Jay-Z the greatest of all times.
He's not. Who said that?
I say the greatest of all time. Oh my God, LL Cool J.
Oh, see. I'm not. I can't emphatically just go hard on you like that because people don't even know LL Cool J was part of them boys.
So let
them
me,
real
let,
boys.
So let me start it off. Okay, Rick Rubin and.
Yeah, this nigga won't.
You know what I'm
Go ahead,
saying?
bro.
So Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons started Def Jam in their house, apartment, college students.
Mm-hmm.
LL Cool J got signed at 16. Sound like Lil Wayne, right? So got signed at 16. That launched the career of Def Jam.
Yeah.
What was Michael Jordan famous for? Killing franchises. Okay? Listen to me. Franchises. Not players. Not this. What LeBron James known for?
Oh, you're not finna do me.
No, listen. Building franchises.
Okay.
Everywhere LeBron went, he built.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to just stop there. Next. LL Cool J at 16. Comes out. Then we talking about the all stages of hip hop.
Right.
Fresh Groove, Man, Fat Boys, Beach the Boys. It wouldn't be none of that without LL. Right? So, this man goes 16, 17, 18 selling records.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He get booed at an event for showing up.
Yeah. Okay.
He go home to his mom.
Okay.
His mom says, next time you knock him out. What's his next single?
Knock you out.
Okay, because he got booed off stage.
Right.
Then he go to war with some of the most prolific lyricists at that time.
Oh, I'm finna come for you. Yes, sir.
He go to war with, let's be honest. Kool Mo D was that nigga at one time.
Kool Mo D was the guy. He was the guy.
And you talking young LL who like, nigga, you a flea on my dust. Who are you?
This 80s rap right
I'm talking about when Kool Mo D sit on a Jeep with the bucket hat on ran over. Listen to me. So what I'm trying to say, each year then LL Cool J came with the era that was nobody doing female rap songs before LL.
Right.
J-Lo's, this, nobody did that. Total wasn't popping like that until they got next to Lady Love James.
Yeah.
Total.
Come on, keep going.
Bad
keep
boy.
Going. Yeah.
Right? So we just going through the era.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he survived that. Here comes the 90s.
Come on, I'm
Guilty
finna
to
get you,
90s.
bad boy.
What?
At least two.
So look who's coming out the 90s. Look who's coming out the 90s. We got the Wu-Tang Clan. We got Def Squad. Redman, Eric Sermon. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't even talk about when Rakim was back there with
Of course, right.
We didn't even talk about
6
Cool
mics, 8 mics. Go ahead.
We
Yeah.
ain't even talking Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane. We talking about the era of this man. Now get it fucked up now. I'm giving y'all facts why this man the greatest of all time.
I'm finna come for you, man.
Wait.
I'm finna tell you who the great is, baby.
But look,
Come on.
but let's
Right?
keep this in mind. Rakim is your favorite rapper. I just want to put that out
Absolutely. Everybody love
there.
Rakim.
Okay. All right. So we keep going through eras. Redefine, made genres, and we talking
I'm
impact.
finna surprise you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and then we ain't even talking about the era when DMX came around.
Okay.
Oh, Darkman.
3, 2, 1.
Y'all just
You know what I'm saying?
y'all just shitting on my guy like my guy ain't the.
Who, DMX? Who shitting on DMX? Who?
Never.
I'm gonna wait till you finish.
No, you can't shit on DMX. You gotta
Nah,
look
DMX
at
is amazing too.
I'm saying you gotta look at the era that this man has survived.
Right.
This when cannabis, you trying to take the mic off my arm, you can't borrow it, shit and stuff explode. Don't make me do this.
Right,
Okay?
right.
So look, so here we go.
Did he move? Go ahead.
So
Woo, come on, man.
okay, we talking about pioneer.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
finna pioneer.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
finna pioneer.
Okay, so we going.
Uh-huh.
We at the cannabis, DMX, Method Man era, right?
Mm-hmm.
What word is used across the globe that was not out before LL Cool J coined it?
Go.
Thank you, Prezzie.
All right. I love all of that. That was a great
LL Cool J coined.
man. That was a great dichotomy on LL Cool
Yeah,
J.
no, I'm just
You
kidding.
had the greatness in there.
I love it. But who you think the greatest of all
Who
time?
moved fucking ghettos? Who taught the community about the struggle between a black woman and a baby? Who fucking moved community. Tupac Shakur will forever be the greatest, bro, because there'll be better lyricists. There'll be better performers. There will be better looking, better any type of single thing. But that nigga dotted all the T's, crossed all the I's, and he moved. Bruh, he had the FBI and the government gunning because he touched so many blacks. So when Brenda's had a baby, I will never find an LL Cool J. I'll never find a Rakim 30 Mics. I'll never find a bro, this guy was the LeBron of fucking rap.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. Whoa. And listen, Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time.
Okay, all right.
But this
you had me confused for a minute.
No, you can't. Tupac led and left misled.
Absolutely.
So that's the difference between LL.
He heard Tupac. It up the unheard.
Yeah,
but
he got the street.
But it's nothing. Yeah. What's a leader with an incomplete job? And people, and this a
they capped him.
Nah, they ain't they. So let's check Tupac history since we're going factual. Tupac problem was
his mouth.
No, not even his mouth. Tupac showed his love by actually action on action, which means if somebody's dealing with Mr. Smith, Tupac want to pop off all the time.
Yeah.
You don't gotta put yourself in that situation because it'd be detrimental for the whole effect.
He did though. He had to feed into he had to pander to his base. He's thug life. But
that's coming. We talking maturity now. By the time Tupac came around, LL is we talking maturity. So this is what I'm saying. When you talking thug life, yes, you rising these people up, right? And you doing these because bro, you couldn't tell if you listen to my music today. It's very Tupac-ish.
Tupac, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Same problem Drake has. When you say pandering to your base, Drake's last album was nothing like what everybody wanted, but his base wanted. He's a female-driven artist.
But you see what I'm saying, though? So,
oh, wow. LL was only 3 years older than Pop.
You see what I'm saying? So listen.
That's not a big difference.
So what the difference is, when you're a leader of that magnitude,
right?
And Tupac raising up thug life and raising up these different
Black Panther though.
You know it don't matter.
The son of the Black Panther though.
The thing about that, once again, if you lead us, how
many rappers would be singing if Tupac didn't start before he got capped?
Oh, a couple of people, probably none. Eventually, now Tupac only got one R&B feature, by the way, with John B. By the way, most people don't know that. That's the only R&B feature he ever.
Because he was singing himself.
Now the thing, no, he was on John B's song. He was featured on John B's song. That's the only R&B feature he got.
Yeah, featured because he was singing the hooks himself.
For the most part, I don't consider it the same.
Except Changes. Yeah.
But change for the record, Changes is not a real song, it's a mashup.
Correct.
Changes verses come from I Want His Heaven Gotta Get Up.
Most of Tupac's songs are mashups.
Because he did a lot of incomplete verses.
This nigga was the Wayne before Wayne.
So here we go. When I say he left him misled, so after you get to the thug life pinnacle,
right,
you have to show them how to monetize and get real estate.
Correct.
How to get this. How to get that, because the thug life route there, yes, it's anger, but he didn't teach them how to challenge the anger.
Absolutely.
But he didn't have a chance to. When he died, he was still young and in that mind frame. I mean, he had a different mind frame, of course, because he could see things like what it truly was. But that was still what he was making music towards. But there's a lot of messages with music.
Tupac and Biggie both succumbed to.
Okay, I don't care about Biggie.
But they both
never got that chance to actually make that change. To start get to what he was actually talking about, because he was still in that where he was.
Jordan.
Yeah.
LL Cool J right now getting Tom Brady years. If Tupac got Tom Brady years, it'd be a different script.
Of course, it'd be a different story. But this is the thing. You said something earlier. You can't be like a hypocrisy with it, right? When I say that, it's like when you died in your 20s, you can't say what the expectation is, right?
That's unfair.
So let's just say that. During LL's era, when he's on top of his game, he broke through a lot. This nigga, bro.
Who's the better actor? Because Tupac, come on, dog.
Tupac better
come on, dog. If this nigga had time, oh my God.
But listen, LL Cool J survived Halloween with Michael Myers and Shark, so that's 2 up on Tupac.
But, I mean,
look,
above the rim shit on all LL Cool J movies.
Of course. But listen, this is what I'm saying though, right?
Jason's Lyric?
Jason Lee was a good movie.
Jason's Lyric?
Tupac wasn't in that.
Juice? Jason, Tupac was what's her?
It was Trench.
My bad. It was Trench.
But let me just say this. Let me get this out of the way. So
he played him.
Yeah.
Trench played Trench.
What was that detective movie?
Oh, Gridlock? No, not Gridlock. Gang related.
Yeah, come on, bro.
But I mean, you didn't really get to see his
Tupac
range.
was a rat in that movie.
You didn't get to see his range though.
You really didn't get to see his range. I think the most you saw Tupac range was Poetic Justice.
Poetic
and they should have had
Justice,
Jada Pinkett play.
That's a movie I was thinking about. My bad. I said Jason's Lyric. I was talking about Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice, you didn't get to see a real range from.
Yeah,
driving that mail truck. Driving that mail truck.
He had to cry in one scene.
He had to cry. No, you still didn't.
Not all it is to cry in the scene.
To cry. You still didn't get to see his.
Shut your ass up.
You still didn't get to see his true range. I mean, that movie was like kind of quick, over and done with.
I mean, what true range? True range to Hollywood is he's sucking somebody's dick on camera.
No. I'm just saying from the
Nowadays,
whole dramatic to different range of that. You didn't.
Gridlock.
That was after. That's what I'm saying. He didn't really get to get into truly acting. Of course, he did performing arts, so probably like the plays and stuff.
Tupac was a poet.
You probably.
That's all good and that, but let's just be real for a minute. Let's be real. Tupac had a lot of fucking flaws that cut his career short.
Yeah.
You know, let's just be honest. We're not finna. I mean, and this is, and that's why I say I'm unbiased because listen.
Shout out Ebony, your son shared Tupac's birthday for sure.
Nobody can tell me too much about Tupac. Like, listen to me, bro. I had the shaved head with the beard in high school.
What was his name?
Huh?
What's his birthday?
Y'all don't even know Paris Cook.
Paris Cook.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know who Paris Cook is. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. New York.
So
he ain't from LA, Mr. New York.
So what I'm saying is, there's a lot of things he got in his way with, and he didn't want to listen to other people.
Why would you when your mama the head of the Black Panthers?
If he would have listened to Biggie, it wouldn't be no Haitian Jack case.
Okay.
It wouldn't be no Haitian Jack case.
If it wasn't no Suge Knight, we'd have 4 of our black kings.
So they're saying Suge Knight is probably losing it because Diddy and Dre are working together.
No, he don't care. He trying to get out that jail cell.
No, they said he probably losing it in jail.
But what I'm saying with even you hear stories with Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes was like during the Leader of the New School era, like they was late for an event, and the DJ was like the DJ job was done. He wanted to go home, and Tupac bomb rushed the DJ. Like, you can't. This man is doing what he's supposed to do. They didn't make the time. If he wanted to stay there, he could have. But Busta was just like, bro, you can't just attack people.
Yeah.
I understand that you love us, but you don't got to do that all the time. And even you listening to B Money and Shock G, they be like, yo, listen.
G slept on.
You're like, yo, listen, you
Big
can't
time.
keep doing this, because one day you're going to get in something that can't be reversed. When they snatched that chain, that was a blood and crip thing. Yeah. Not a
hey, shout out KRS-One, man.
Oh, knowledge rules supreme over everyone. Come on, guys.
Shout out KRS-One. He showed everybody who the real Illuminati was.
Of course.
That's my man right there.
But you know, I'm only saying that. But when I say greatest of all times, he has started something. We don't look at this man was 16 still in his grandmother's basement.
That's true.
With Def Jam and all the way up to a man and transcendence beyond what most rappers.
It's just really surprising to me. No disrespect, excuse me, ma'am. It's just really surprising me to see one of my melanins, one of my dark skin out there, Willie Lynch Theory, promoting LL Cool J. It's tough. It's tough, bro.
He's like,
it's tough, bro. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
No, it's just even with how he helped with the whole FUBU thing. Like, you gotta think during the
this nigga rapped the FUBU verse in the Gap video.
You had like FUBU and Carl Kanai and stuff when we were really into, black owned businesses.
Damn.
We were
cross colors.
Yes, like that was major for us.
She made your point there.
Yeah, like that was major. That became a major thing. Where it's like we're not. Tommy Hilfiger was still kind of big, but people was like Carl Kanai, FUBU. We were into our own thing, and the fact that he went on to another platform,
a white platform, Gap,
and put the black thing, and he always had the hat on. That launched that. So yeah,
and
that's fire.
They be talking about the gap, the bridge between us, but it's for us. Don't make me do this to y'all. So I'm not talking for his. You know what I'm saying? Like his album.
All right, you got some. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
So not the actual like lyrics.
I'm talking about when you gotta look at the impact the blueprint that he left at 16 to where he's like 50 now, maybe 49, something like that. all the way up to this era, and he always elevated with the generation. Yeah. Listen to me.
And
I thought he was
It's tough, man.
I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah.
On that track with DMX, Method Man. Man, listen.
He brought
Cannabis lit something up in that boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 99% of your fans wear high heels. Well, with that shot you can miss because 99% of your fans don't exist. I ain't say he won a lyrical battle with Cannabis because he did.
I'm with
and
you.
They brought a different side
Y'all
to
both.
what we're used to him singing.
Y'all both
I'm
have
a
brought
Tupac
me.
fan too,
Y'all
but
both have brought me to an understanding that I wasn't previously privy to.
Yeah.
I give y'all a lot of love and respect for that. A lot of adulation, no bullshit.
But Tupac.
The LL Cool J side. Yeah, you know it. BUT ...
Yeah, of course.
It's like, bro, like, come on.
Of course. Like, look,
I can name 10 songs that Tupac just like, bruh, I'm listening right now.
Of course,
it's
I'm the same
crazy.
way.
If life worth living, should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor. Even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurt, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Bro, you can't, bro. I can't. I can't.
But pop music is timeless.
It's timeless.
And it's
Then
good.
what are we talking about right now?
It's good and it's sad at the same time. It's sad that he died so many years ago, but it's still relatable to where we are today. It's like how much we have not grown.
What's the difference of immortality? Is that not timeless, ma'am?
So yes, I see both because yes, LL Cool J as far as what he paved and what he did, like.
But I never said he was better than Pop.
No.
And we talk about y'all people.
Opinionated thinking. That's all we doing.
That's the thing when you talk about GOATs, right? Mm-hmm. When you talk about GOATs, that's why I don't do the LeBrons and Jordan debates. You know what I'm saying?
We be here all night.
Because listen, outside of that, in my eyes, Bill Russell beat both of their asses.
13
because
rings.
when he played, being black winning championship can get his fucking family lynched.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jordan didn't have to break those barriers.
Or Lou Alcindor.
No. Exactly. But you see what I'm saying? They ain't have to break those barriers.
Right.
You ain't have to go through Boston, a white city, as a black man and go through what this man had to go through. Yeah. Right? So let's just
city on a hill. Yes,
let's just be honest about it, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, however, black people focus on Jordan's game.
Yeah.
Jordan's game is not the important part of basketball. Jordan's game, the best thing about Jordan was he made it where black athletes would get endorsed and be in front of the camera and shoot commercials.
True.
Nobody before Michael Jordan was doing commercials.
Not even Magic. True.
Not Magic.
True.
Yeah. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Was doing Michael Jordan made it cool to be a brand. Yeah. And if he was cool with the market, he would have never bought out Nike and started Jumpman.
Yep.
Jumpman and Nike are not the same.
They're not.
The only shoe they own is the Flights.
Yeah, that's what he did. He launched a brand.
He was the first to do it.
Yeah.
He was the first to do it. Yes. He won 6 championships, but he lost plenty championships in first rounds to one of the person who beat all of them. He beat Magic, he beat Bird, he beat Jordan, and a couple more.
IT, baby.
There we go.
Isaiah Thomas. Come on now, you in my realm. Now, you did. You know it.
He didn't beat all of them.
All of them, baby.
He didn't beat all of them.
Didn't call Larry Bird out and got banned. You right.
know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is when you're talking about what's greatness and what a person done, greatness is the ability to impact a change.
Correct.
So many people talk. So with LeBron as a whole, on and off court, because fuck the game of basketball. Mm-hmm. We talking about a man who took the power out the NBA. His agent is a best friend that grew up with him. Mm-hmm. All his homeboys are millionaires.
How many of you motherfuckers took your high school friends and teammates and put them in money?
They're all millionaires.
Come on, dog.
They do not rely on LeBron.
Come on, dog.
They do not rely on LeBron. You know what I'm saying? No scandals with his wife.
Don't put me on black. Don't put me on Black Jesus because they're gonna get mad. I'm out here petitioning for him again, dog. Because if and this go to Duck Pond Film Sports, all you youth sports coaches and organizers that are out here just disrespecting LeBron James. When your son fail, when your son steal some crab legs, when your son can't play for his sport, you go ahead and tell him why LeBron ain't important because all his greatness is off the court. What you do outside of what you want to do affects what you want to do, and until y'all start understanding that, y'all ain't ready for the information that we got ready to provide.
So I mean, let's talk about it.
Let's go.
You want to use the perfect example? look how many L's Cam Newton took when he had to go to JUCO.
Come on.
Because it's off the court action. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that. What I'm saying is when we talk about
Jameis Winston crab legs.
You know what I'm saying?
Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe, one of the greatest to ever play. But you think you think that it's by accident that as soon as he died they brought up Colorado?
Of course not.
Of course not.
When Jordan died, they're going to bring up the wife scandals. They're going to bring up the wife beating. His dad was really dead, killed because of his debt, which is fucking true.
Yeah.
No matter how they... The reason why I love Michael Jordan, but I'm going to go on facts, right? And he retired twice so he could sell his memorabilia to clear gambling debt. And until y'all are man enough or woman enough to admit that, don't talk about LeBron. Because even though y'all all say, oh, you don't know what he's doing. Yeah, if he has some stories to leak, TMZ will be going to get that $1 million, $2 million. The guy is smart, and he put himself in position to win, and y'all need to start learning that script.
Yes.
And you don't gotta idolize him, but understand that he's a black he's a black king. Respect it.
And if he wasn't a black king thorough like that, they wouldn't left the spray paint nigga on his.
Come on, dog.
And Skip Bayless, who I think is a racist, and I got a lot.
Always has been.
I got a lot of response from that on Twitter. A lot of people that they made their comments toward me, but I can fight. But besides that, you know what I'm saying.
Don't let the properties fool you.
You feel me? I think I'm telling you how I know it's a vendetta thing. And I told my uncle too. If me and another comedian give you advice, you'll take mine's more than because mine's coming from a place of love and admiration or whatever. Skip Bayless had no business talking to this man's son.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? Skip Bayless is a white man on a platform
who's made his whole career off of disrespecting LeBron, by the way. And LeBron's never responded to him. But you wouldn't touch his child. We know what that is, dog.
But y'all fired Jalen Rose when Jalen Rose exposed him. Mm-hmm. And he didn't go personal.
They just fired Jalen Rose?
Jalen Rose ain't with Skip on that channel no more.
Oh, I'm about to say, I thought that was about
they got rid of Jalen Rose. They got rid of Jalen Rose, bro.
Yeah,
and so what I'm saying in other words is, you can change your black man last name, and the wives tell you like, can you please stop that? You causing problems at school with my son, with the Westbrook family, and you still get on TV. And I'm like, okay, me personally, I don't care how many black men co-sign, and I love Uncle Shannon because he's from Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
But I don't care how many black men co-sign.
He whitewashed now.
I would slap the fuck out Skip Bayless,
yeah,
bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And I deal with whatever repercussion come with that. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta stop letting people feel comfortable disrespecting us, passively aggressive. We gotta stop being comfortable with people disrespecting our black women. You know what I'm saying? And I go out my way. I'm tell you something. Y'all remember that one year I got mad at my team.
Okay.
My ladies, because there's more ladies than Streetligion.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Smart man.
I got mad at my team because I'm like, y'all keep letting all these black women attack me. Mm-hmm. And y'all ain't saying shit. But soon as y'all know me, you talking about that Tupac issue, I will make your husband come see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm
like, I need y'all to protect me from that dumb shit.
Yeah.
If I say certain things and I'm not being demeaning.
Yeah.
Like one black lady, it was all barking till we had caught on the phone. You remember that? She's like, nah, I rock with y'all, boom, boom. I'm like, fuck this. Since y'all ain't gonna say nothing, I'm gonna, what's your number? That's when we had people to call in. Like, bro, it was like a year of me just getting attacked by black women. But I never broke character and disrespect none of them. I fussed at my team because y'all see it. Yeah. Why y'all ain't coming to bat for me? You know what I'm saying? Because if it was y'all, ain't no nigga finna do it. Ain't no white man finna do it. Ain't no ain't finna. If another black woman online come, y'all ain't finna do that. We had a comedian try to be funny on my auntie's post. Hey, y'all gotta fight that battle. He must don't know. Like I said, I'm not the king of the jungle. I'm a wolf. We only love family. Shouts out to Bundy.
I like that.
One thing about a wolf, it don't dance in the circus.
Right.
Lions do.
You wanna know what a great quote that ties into what you're saying? Shout out Ron Mangum for Ron Mangum Tough. He taught me, man, because I used to be so reactive, like what you're talking about. When you argue with a fool from a distance, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And we got so much fucking passion because they can't change where we grew up from. Mm-hmm. No disrespect, they can't change where you grew up from. They can't change the 18 plus years that you was going through this. So it's hard to like revert back to like passive, being calm. That ain't us. But just from when you argue with a fool, I've learned, especially on Facebook, Once I see you go away, go ahead, bro. You got it. Stay blessed. I'm gonna pray for you. So the devil is busy. That's the type of shit I be putting on people.
My biggest challenge was I learned this year, poetically speaking, right? Is like I forgot how I said it. It was like the hardest thing about being disciplined is being disciplined when people disc and land. So I had to disc and land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Separated. That creates separation.
You know what I'm saying? So like it said I got this, not because I got this. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thing. I'm like that's been the hardest. I had to learn, and me elevating and purging. Purging is the hardest part, because when you say God take people out of my life, you gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared when He take the covers off and show you who it is, because sometimes that shit is devastating.
You want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans.
Oh, of course.
Tell him your plans, man.
So man, it's like going through, and I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I see the little shots. I hear it. You talk about me, or you talk around me about me. You throw shots at the company.
We gotta change that, by the way. We gotta change saying that's hate.
No, it's not hate.
It's envy.
But this is
it's envy.
But it's a difference.
Envy's the brother of jealousy.
But think about this. This is what I always thought, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, both of you guys.
Shit, I don't know. I'm out here on the up like you is.
So,
you know? No,
I always felt like hate is from somebody that's distant. Envy is people that's up under you.
Okay.
Because envy hurts more than hate. Because envy always the people you take care of. You know what I'm saying? Cause
that's 100% true, but like other restaurant owners that didn't put as much money into what I did, but have been out here. They got more connections. I'm
like I said, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong.
It ain't concrete.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. There's just more to that, because envy. You can't put envy in a box like that, because envy comes from everybody. Like there's people that are, you probably don't even know, are doing the same or more than you, that envy what you're doing because they don't have as much attention.
So the thing about it, I called it the Uriah spirit. If anybody familiar with the Bible, Uriah was the man that David sitting on the front line to get his wife.
My daughter's name is Azariah. Yes, sir.
Oh,
the one who was in the box while it was burning. They thought it was going to burn him. And Azariah said his prayers to God. And he came out of that burning little circle untouched. Come on, dog. I'm with you.
So, like, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I know I have a spirit of Uriah because of the fact I can just be doing me. And it's amazing how much the kings want to get rid of me to take my possession. And it's like, nigga, you the king, just build you one. Then call me in and show you how to get it. You know what I'm saying? Go build it, call me in, I'll give you the consolation.
Purity ain't just virginity, brother.
Fair.
Purity is not just virginity.
Yeah.
We gonna sin and we gonna sin again, but you know what separates us from them? Is when we do certain things, we feel a certain way, and we gotta speak to a certain person.
Of course.
Come on, dog.
A lot of times, and that's why I said,
don't take for granted ain't many like us, dog. I'm telling you, there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't want to believe and don't want to go that route, bro, because it just... Enoch is one of the most prolific people to ever touch this planet. But he got 2 sentences in the Bible. 7th seed of Adam, son of Methuselah. You know what I'm saying? Father of Moses. You dig?
Yep.
One of the most important people.
But it's like we talked about.
Come on, dog.
Saint. No, I'm not even gonna get on old Nan. But anyway, listen, we're not gonna get on.
Even old Nan, come on, bro. You get a couple bars in the Bible, and you're that important. Come on, dog.
Old Nan messed up though. You know what I'm saying? Old Nan know he should have finished the job. He pulled out and didn't do what God told him to do. So he didn't get killed for jacking off. He was killed for disobeying.
Prezzie, where you at, man? You been quiet,
Prezzie. Like, oh shit.
Oh man, I really appreciate y'all having me here tonight, man.
Definitely, bro. Like I said before, like Facebook cut us off, so we try not to be too deep this go around. It was like, say Dr. CB one more motherfucking time.
Yeah, we didn't even mention CB.
And then you say it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It cut out.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? What people don't know, when Left Eye died, she was with Dr. CB. On that road, she was going back to Dr. CB. She was already there getting her healing. But Dr. CB cured her. She healed him. Because during all that time, Dr. CB was depressed. And she recognized that and told him about herself. Respectfully.
Left eye?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Before the crash?
Mm-hmm. Before the crash.
I didn't know that, King.
Bro.
You just enriched me, King.
Yeah,
that's
so,
crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, check that out.
This shit really a puzzle, though.
Yeah. And
forever connecting.
And then, think about when Dr. CB, he went to these people such as Oprah, Nelson Mandela, and they all turned on him. They was like, no. So that's why I tell people when you at the hierarchy of the food chain. I remember, I'm gonna just expose something. I remember I got in some trouble in the military, right?
Okay.
And the person that punished me, you know what I'm saying, for an alleged violation, ended up getting punished for that same violation. Got caught red-handed by the brigade commander with his pants down, literally.
Wow.
And I remember when he was laying out my punishment, he said, when you're at the top of the food chain, you can write whatever you want.
True shit. When is right?
And I'm gonna never forget, I still got this ink pen. This is in my backpack, in my military backpack. He threw me the pen that he thought would end my career.
Motivation is beautiful.
So, I went through whatever I went through. I'm gonna tell you how fucked up I was, right? I ended up getting that pen back because he threw it back at me when he got in trouble. So, I was that, bro. I had my team here. We did a podcast. We reunited.
Yeah.
They validate my stories like, yo, Bill was that. Like, listen, Bill was that. It was to the point where I was so advanced they had the CID. That's the military FBI trying to like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, I always been advanced. Should tell you, ain't too many fucking snipers, infantrymen going to medical school, going on a 4-man team.
Come on, King. Come on, King.
Like,
talk your his.
I walked around this bitch like a Christmas tree. I was decorated.
Yeah.
I got my. Like y'all, I got.
Yeah, he had that one in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. He had it in the bag.
I'm just saying, like on Veterans Day, I don't change my profile picture.
Right.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But it's pictures out there is highlights of me kicking indoors and getting busy. I'm gonna say what that was. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I got German sniper competition ribbons. I got my blue cord. I got chest ridiculous.
Yeah.
I understand when I walk it's something like slave chain.
Yeah.
You understand? Like,
yeah.
I get busy.
My accolades hold me
you
down.
You know what I'm saying? I got busy. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas you see on the notice at the Super Bowl when they have generals out there. Their deployment arm is slim.
Yeah, real. Or they little striped. Minimum.
Minimum. Bro, listen, I was top of the food chain. Like, listen, like, for real. I made sure black soldiers got E5, E6. My favorite soldier right now, niggas E7. Cause I make Sarge, I'm good.
Dang.
Snatched him up. You going to the board. Cause I know it ain't many of us in this job.
Right.
We need more of you. So that when you get it up, you snatch other soldiers up. Like us. You know what I'm saying? So I say this to say this. He got caught with his pants down. The brigade,
literally,
the brigade commander flies in and sneak up on him. Here we go. He walking. Cause I kept the pen. If you know about the old, the BDUs, I kept the pen right there because it reminded me like, oh, okay, I'm gonna show you. But I ain't know he was out there sneaking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pants down, literally.
Yeah. All he had on was boots. He had the stencil sword and the cavalry hat. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker like that. You know that Salt and Pepper video. What a man!
Yeah.
You been that white boy? Man. You been that white boy?
Yeah, came up with the top hat. Yeah.
That's how he was, right?
Yeah.
And so I remember he was getting escorted down the hallway. I said, "Hey, sir, you forgot your pen." I threw it back at him.
Player.
Yeah, he tossed that bitch right back at me in front of he was mad at the motherfucker.
It's player though.
You know what I'm saying? And I still got hands. So with that being said,
I would like I just want to say before I get out, I want to say to everybody, for all my black men out there, I want y'all to understand that you're not gonna find a strong black woman until you start being a strong black man. I want y'all to rise And I want y'all to stop being so consumed by what a street nigga is, by flossing, glossing, capping, all that. I want y'all to understand that a man's greatest weapon is his seed. And until you start living for something else, being selfless, it's good to be selfish, but it's good to be selfless. You know what I'm saying? Until you start living that route, you're never going to find out. For all my black women, I need y'all to understand, no matter how great you are, you'll never get anything in this world by yourself. Even the strongest person, including me, eventually had to have some help. You got to have something along the way, and build up your man. I got 4 daughters, and I'm going to tell you this. I'm glad I didn't have a son. Because, and there's no disrespect to any parent that has a son. Me personally.
You saying fuck y'all go.
Well, I tell dudes that be killing me, but I be like, hey, your son finna have a bunch of females when you old and you can't change your diaper. Hey, daddy's love. My daughter gonna take care of me. You feel me?
Melanie is the one that don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, no disrespect, right? So Melanie gave me the wake up call to autism.
Okay.
I heard about it.
Autism, yeah.
But
yeah.
I knew of it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it until she got diagnosed. Like, autism is like an automatic asshole pass for kids. They don't give a fuck about nothing that don't get their answers.
They say what they feel.
Excuse my language for anybody. I'm not representing him for those who got the endorsements and stuff like that. This is me talking from an autistic dad point of view.
All the autistic mom. We're not buying duck pond videos anymore.
No, I'm just saying this is me. This is what I deal with.
Yeah, speak that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't good with sentences, but her attitude with the incomplete sentences is crazy. And I gotta not pop her and shit.
Is it what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, my daughter's 23. She was born at 23 weeks, so I got a special need daughter.
She's 23 years old?
No, they ain't that old.
No,
she was born at 23 weeks. She was born at 23 weeks.
Okay.
So all the problems that come with a micro-preemie,
right,
along with being diagnosed with autistic level 2, and frustration. I know a lot of frustration because she can't communicate, but
and she her daddy child.
I ain't autistic.
No. Frustration.
Yeah, okay. But that could be.
She you with the
you saw what you said there.
A little subtle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I have Maya, who's a more girly girl, ballet, cuddle, and Melanie ain't with that shit. Melanie like, hey.
Gangsta.
Get up off me.
Hey, like what Kendrick say? You know what I'm saying?
Push him on like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, best album this year. I don't care.
Yes.
For all you unwoke people, you don't like it.
It was so underrated.
For all the unwoke people, they didn't like
it
it.
was a whole movie.
They was like, it didn't have, like, but he had the song with Kodak that, of course, made the charts, but there's like, oh, he don't have any hits. It's like, but did you listen to the messages of each of the songs?
He ain't got no hits. The whole album debuted on the Billboard.
Yes, but I'm saying that's what people, people look for that commercial hit.
But Kendrick, that's why he left TDE.
Yeah, Kendrick never really been about that whole thing or whatever. He's not trying to be commercial artist.
Even Kill My Vibe wasn't a radio hit.
No.
People don't understand Kendrick. Like, if you listen, a matter of fact, if you listen to Please Don't Kill My Vibe, you hear a lot of Andre 3000 in there.
Absolutely.
I like to play that before my meetings.
For you woke people, it's not coincidence that the movie Nope. Mm-hmm. First off, I'm gonna get y'all with the 333, the 3v3. Damn, black producers in music, black videographers, Jordan Peele. The third work is always industry wise. So it's never Nope was not like Get Up, Get Out, and it was not like Us. Yeah. But it was industry purchased, it was industry provided, so it had to be somebody else's written stuff that was put to the name. And I say that because I told everybody it was going to happen that way, and watch when the fourth act happens. I could give you Spike Lee, I can go down the list. Their third project, if you look at it, it's always the 3v3. They always get you because your first two, he's talented. If you get a trifecta in production, you're solidified. Quentin Tarantino, people like that. But let me finish. This is why I say that. It's not a coincidence that Nope came out when Kendrick came out. Nope is about. Have y'all seen it already?
I haven't seen it. But
Okay.
I saw mixed reviews on it.
So it's frowned upon because of this reason. I'm just gonna say aliens, right? And clones, right? Kendrick said in Savior, "Show me you real. Show me that you bleed." That one always gives me goosebumps, bro. Like right now, I can't fake this shit. Gives me goosebumps on my arms because that's just real. Cloning, robot, all that shit, all that. The theory of it, and the theory of the extraness going on for a rapper to try to deprogram you with a quick quote to slide it in to get you to hear. Why would he say, "Show me you real, show me that you bleed"? If there wasn't some fuckery going on.
And I'm gonna tell you something. And here we go. Somebody asked me, "Do I believe in aliens?" I said yes. And I said, this thing about the aliens though. The ocean is about
80% undiscovered.
Undiscovered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I rest my case. Okay. All right.
There's a hole that sucks into water, that sucks into space the same way. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like I'm just leaving it. So you already caught on to it. I don't have to go into deeper details.
My brain hurt.
You know what I'm saying?
My brain hurts every day.
Area 51 is just a decoy. So, but anyway, they don't have anything to do with military intelligence. They're just understanding that 80%. You remember the mermaid documentary?
Come on,
Why those
bro.
scientists are dead now?
All of those people finding these human fishes with serious gills and tails, and all of a sudden they all dead. Just like, come on, man.
Scientists, everybody from the documentary is fucking dead.
So was the 3 girls that made a car run off urine.
So also the guy that was in the Buffalo shooting.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Water.
He ran the car.
Boy, I'm
What
finna
about the whole
speed this
plane of
Camaro
people that
tonight. They
was
gonna
going
give me.
to the flight, all of the people that was headed to something about AIDS or whatever like that. How that flight went down.
That flight
all
went down.
those scientists,
So we
like,
gotta
all that.
protect the young black lady who cured cancer with the nano.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, like I told you, you don't
Have
talk
you
to
been
me.
paying attention to her? They can't find her.
Yeah, I know she's been missing for a while.
They can't
Isn't that
fucking
what
find
happened in
her.
Atlanta? Where a guy where they said he went jogging or whatever and must have fell into the water. But he was like, I forgot what he was doing, but he had like top security clearance and stuff like that, but went missing.
Yeah.
That's like that was out of his norm what happened, but
So that's why I say
They gonna come get you.
you gotta
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to me more. You'll be surprised. A lot of stuff I just hold back a lot of stuff. It just be too much for people. Cause now I got locks. You know what I'm saying? I got business. They think, oh, he think he up. No, I've been like this.
Gucci.
Either, huh?
You got Gucci.
No, I never got Gucci. I'm gonna tell you something about why Gucci ain't clone.
Oh man.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
tell y'all. I'm gonna see when we talk about
This
clone-
is real, bro. So
It's
don't
up-
don't do me today.
Oh, I was very offended when you bought the Gucci.
Don't do
thing.
me today.
I was
You
very,
dig?
I was
You
very
dig?
offended when you bought Gucci. Here, you seen the movie?
Absolutely.
You know
I
what
see
I'm
all that shit, bro.
Yeah. So I was like, I can't believe you did that. I expect more of him. I was waiting for a scooter bag, or Alto Solace bag.
I'm gonna get a scooter bag.
This is my motivation, though.
No, why? Because Gucci's
It's
a
a
last
long
name.
story. Gucci hates us.
Yeah, I know. That's
Like
why
Tommy
Hill.
Hilfiger, they hate us.
That's why I was like, why you brought that in here? But
Because Virgil, R.I.P. Virgil.
Okay,
If you go look at Kanye and those
yeah,
Gucci, come on, man.
I got you.
I ain't got no Gap bags, but I got a Virgil Gucci.
Yeah.
Niggas in Paris, they actually went to Paris.
Yeah. So check this out. I forgot what I was about to say.
Gucci.
Was I
Why you
about-
don't like Gucci?
Oh no, it's not Gucci. I said never like Gucci. Well, he's from Birmingham, Alabama, but that's besides the point. The thing, and he had a baseball,
They all come and steal the swag and profit off of it.
And then he had a baseball scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know about a lot of things. So once again,
I
this
researched
lifestyle.
all that shit when that shit came out a couple years ago.
Mhm.
I researched it all, rabbit hole.
But I've been through all that stuff, right? But clones, you have a spirit, Lala have a spirit. When you cloning something, you immediately make a mass murder, because a clone doesn't have a spirit or soul. It goes off of instinct.
Yeah, a robot.
And that's what people don't understand with cloning, right? And they still haven't had a successful clone, as we know, for us to keep living long enough to see the reaction.
They're not cloning cows and chickens. You ain't seen these big steroid looking chickens in
Exactly.
Walmart.
Trust me, I have. But what I'm saying is, I believe, and it's just me, God ain't gonna let you get on his level, fam.
Man, we the gum on the bottom of a shoe.
You see what I'm saying? God ain't finna
We don't
let you
deserve to know the information.
God ain't finna let you get on this level where you can create people and put spirits in people. Yeah. That's why cloning haven't been successful. Now the regrowth of ears, fingers, and stuff of that nature, because a lot of people don't know Christopher Reeves, aka Superman, spent a lot of money in that to build stem cells to rebuild his spinal cord. That's why the Planned Parenting came about, to put the funding and the money to bring back. When you give an abortion, you can pull a fresh stem cell out of there to help build the spinal cord back. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the only one, but he was just the most popular one too. But that's a whole nother subject. You have to come back for chapter 3 because obviously we got cut off. You know what I'm saying? We'll want to get cut off. What time is it? You got to get home.
Yeah, I got to get out of here.
Prezzie got to go to work. Before you get up here, any shout outs, brother?
Man, shout out all my minority brothers and sisters out here that are trying to provide. Shout out all my entrepreneurs. I know it's tough. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't give somebody else all the hard work that you put in. Shout out to all my Caucasian brothers and sisters that's out there supporting us, being pro-black, understanding what we're trying to do. And just shout out everybody else in San Antonio, man, trying to do something with their life.
Yo, shout out to every other podcast out there, man. They're doing their thing. Make sure y'all check out Cheap Suits, Illuminated
podcast.
That's my boy IQ, right?
Yeah, IQ Illuminated podcast. Yeah.
Shouts out to Well You Asked. If this mic can talk, Radioactive podcast. A lot of these people. Alpha females.
Had to be the females.
They were guests like the prior time.
Yeah. And the reason why I say that because I can say a lot of those people that I named have put money in here when I first got the building during the pandemic.
Oh, respect.
And I got everybody logo painted up on I used to have back in the day. You remember when I had the thing with all the logos that supported me? A lot of those people supported me and stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out you too. You threw Scooter Bangs a donation. We was building that thing.
Oh yeah,
shout out y'all, man.
Appreciate it. I forgot all about that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You know, I do things like that because I want to see us win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to be on that and like that. But you know, shouts out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 podcast.
Yeah.
Radioactive podcast, the number 1 podcast in the city. They got voted at. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Right.
So shout out to those. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Streetligion, the number 1 mass media company in the city, though. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you dig.
Welcome back to Streetligion Nation Radio, right? We was about to end, but Prezzie got to get some shout out. Prezzie, come get your shout out.
Prezzie, you off the camera, Prezzie.
Hey, fourth wall, turn the camera towards Prezzie.
Thank you guys, appreciate all y'all out there.
Prezzie, you gonna talk to the microphone?
They can read my lips because I was close.
Hey, yeah, we got this thing, man, y'all.
Boy, she be on your ass,
Purpose
bro.
is walking your purpose on purpose, therefore your success is not an accident. Hey, remember, get ready for the war, because once you love a snake, you ignore the rattle. City.